for a month, maybe a month and a half, since I have uploaded on this channel. And recently, I found out that we hit 100 subs pretty recently, and then we actually got over 100 subs. We were at 104 yesterday. We may be at 105 now, I'm not really sure. But we finally hit it, and therefore I'm going to be uploading a lot more. I had a really cool video idea for today. This video is probably going to be about a half-hour long. Right now it's a live stream, and then it's going to be turning to a video after the live stream's done. That's normally how I make videos on this channel. And basically, if you don't know, I make a lot of creative maps in Fortnite. That's what I mostly do. And for some reason, I've never made a video of me actually building one. And a lot of people seem interested and curious how I do it, how I may go about doing it, because it's almost turned into a career at this point. And I deleted one of my old islands so I can build a new island. And I have a really cool idea for a new map. It's going to be a Fortnite horror map. It's going to be called The Tavern, hint towards the title. And basically, it's going to be about a tavern in the Wild West where you you get your beer and stuff, where all the cowboys hang out. And it's haunted by a demon. You're working there after hours, and the demon's haunting you. And you have to go around the tavern, completing tasks like cleaning the dishes, cleaning the tables. And you have to try and do that all before the demon gets you. You're going to be able to lock doors, lock yourself out from the demon. You're going to be able to do a lot of stuff in it. And in this video, we're going to be starting the map from scratch here. So, I'm going to create new. And I'm thinking about doing this in a grid island. So we could go grid island, large grid island, or extra large. You know, let's just go extra large, and we're going to call it The Tavern. And I'm having this glitch again where we have to wait for it to appear. Okay. We're gonna have to leave creative and head back in, cause that seems to be my luck right about now. I had a glitch earlier where I deleted an island and it wasn't showing it deleted. I had to leave creative and get back in. Now I'm having a glitch where I create an island and it's not appearing. So now I have to go back in. So let's head back in. While I'm at it, let me do a quick little audio test. Be right back. Testing, testing. Be right back. Testing, testing. Okay, sounds good. Okay, we're back. There it is. The Tavern. Oh, we got 2 people. That's not bad. Okay, so we're starting out on the extra large grid island. I don't think I'm gonna need that much space for one building, but you know, better to be safe than sorry. So I want to start out with like the surrounding kind of desert biome. So I'm gonna head in the terrain. And that never works when I type it. So we're just gonna head through here. And we're gonna need desert terrains, not terrains. So we got the flooring, sand dunes, anything deserty is gonna be good here. You know, yeah, we could go with the Red Cliff Gallery. Sand and rock, I don't know if we got that yet, but we're gonna grab it anyways. And we got all our desert pieces going down. So I'm gonna place them over here. Spread out and see what we got to work with. So this is not the same as this. Okay, so we have 5 different presets here we're gonna work with for now for the outside terrain of it. I almost want to do kind of like little valleys coming up out of the sand. To make a full sand kind of flooring for the base of the tavern, we're probably gonna use one of these. This is probably looking the best. So let's build the flooring right about here. It's kind of we're gonna center it out a bit more. Right here looks about nice. We are gonna make a strip here. Another strip. 2 more strips. Copy that all. And now we can just straight up start placing that all over about. That is not looking half bad. Okay, that's not bad at all. So the tavern is gonna be in this kind of cubish area we got going on. It's more of a rectangle, so I want to square it out a bit. I think one more on the bottom right here. That looks pretty decent. Now I am going to surround it in this dune kind of thing I want to do. But what one would I want to use for this? I'm going to go with this. Actually, this is long. We're going to go with this. Let's put Grit Snap 2 on it. Let's also resize it. We're almost gonna have this as the barrier kind of going along. Actually, we're gonna make barrier kind of like here. I hate how hard this is to place. That looks good. Okay. I want to stretch the sand out a little to there. So this is the basic idea of what I'm going for this little barrier. Kind of around it. Looks pretty good. It's kind of jig-jaggy. Now we're gonna copy and paste this. And let's put it over here. This really is like a perfect square. Okay. Looking a little off. I think we can make the parts come down a little more. This row seems to be... Actually, delete that. That looks a lot better like that. That's what happened. This stuff started floating. That's what went wrong. Okay, that looks a lot better like that. A million times better. So now we got the jig-jaggy kind of pattern going on. And the terrain's almost gonna go up and up and up on each side of the square. First, I'm gonna stretch out the square a bit, cover in these edges we're seeing of no sand. And I'd say this looks pretty perfect so far. Not looking bad. Not looking bad. We can always even it out more later or add on to it to even it out. But now I think what we could probably do is to make that kind of look of the terrain going up and up. We could resize this. Just okay, let's turn. How does that look? Actually, we need to make it bigger. The height needs to be bigger. That does not look bad at all. Let's copy and paste that around. Now that we have that kind of going around, I feel like we could almost take this smaller one and make it really small. Maybe like that, but then extend the width. Yes, just like that. Kind of spread it out a bit. Is that float? That's definitely floating. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna ignore that for now. We got this sand going around it. Let's build the actual tavern part for now. So, to do that, I feel like I'm gonna use that Wild West kind of gallery. Which is all the way down here. These buildings is what I'm looking for. Let's use these. Actually, you know what? For now, we're just gonna get rid of this. I'm not a big fan of these out here. That looks good for now. Hold up. I have to do a quick check. Something. Okay. So this already kind of looks like a tavern right here. We are gonna use these walls, I think. These walls are gonna look pretty good for the tavern. And we're gonna make the tavern kind of like 2 blocks off from each side of this square. So this is the general base of the tavern here. There we go. Not looking bad. We have our outline for the tavern. And you know what? Just to give it a kind of fancy looking look, we're gonna make the sides kind of indent. There we go. Okay. I placed this inside here, didn't I? Great, okay. That is not helpful. Can also almost want to, okay, that's gonna replace it. I'm not gonna do that. We gotta get some windows in here. So I'm thinking like windows here. windows here. There's not gonna be many windows on the bottom floor. More on the top than bottom. Right here, there's gonna be a little less windows, because we're gonna want our main entrance there. It's not entirely even, but I'm not gonna be a strictler on that. Actually, just do that. And you're not gonna be able to leave the tavern. Like, this is the main entrance, but the reason this area is so closed in is because you're not getting in or out of the tavern. You're staying in the tavern for the entire map. Now, I kind of made a big mess up here putting sand in the whole square, because now all the sand in this tavern part I have to delete. Okay, now that we got that done, we can actually start working on the tavern a little more. Let's put the flooring in. Actually, we're not going to do the flooring right now. We're going to keep building up, like I said. Do we have kind of fancy-ish pieces where they come out? Not entirely. We do have this, though. These could make something useful. Oh, that's already built in. What am I doing? There you go. You kind of got another side entrance looking there. You know what? Just for now, we're going to delete this front row of the sand just so we can see the actual front of the tavern and how it looks on the outside. Now, let's do the second layer of things. The second layer is going to have a lot more windows. Almost like a pattern like this. The door will be right there. Not looking bad at all. And obviously you're not going to be able to get out of the windows. I don't think we'll have windows on the sides. Okay. I'm almost feeling like we're gonna do that right there. Now, is there a way we could put like pillars in? Yeah, no. Okay, now that we got that, let's start. We could start making the roof, yeah. Start a layer right here. And let's put this door on the side, just like it is on this building. Let's get the main entrance in as well. Which I straight up just want to be having it as a door like this. Actually, let's save the entrance for after. I almost feel like we could do a cool design out here in the front. I'm not gonna do that. Can't do that either. Ignore the background sounds. My dog is going nuts for some random reason. We're also gonna put these little bridges just kind of around the building, I feel like, almost. Maybe some bridges right here. Just for that little decoration type thing. You know, like, just to give those plain walls without the windows some pizzazz, almost. I think that looks pretty good, just about that. Just like that. We're also now gonna want to do the second layer of the roofing. Which we're gonna want to keep it like this. This is not looking bad at all. And for that little area on the corners, let's put this. Let's put these wood blocks, wood flooring here. Make it blend in a little better. Like, I almost don't want corner pieces. I almost think it looks better without the corner pieces. Because I feel like the corner pieces would almost make it look like a barn. And that's definitely not what I'm going for. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to make the entrance even. I want it more to this side. Because this side has another door. So then let's do a double door like this. Yeah, there we go. There's our main entrance right there. And we come in, we have this big wide open space. We're gonna have a dining area, a kitchen, all that good stuff. Let's get the first let's start setting up the design of the interior of this place. So, you're gonna walk in, and this side's gonna be a little closed off. And you're gonna have, this whole area is gonna be the actual tavern part, where the customers have access to. It's almost gonna be going in a diagonal way like this. Boom. So that will be the tavern part of where you actually walk in and you dine, you get your drinks and stuff. I'm thinking maybe the bar part can be over here, then the kitchen will be back here. Let's get some walls in here. Just get some basic walls going on. What is in here? Actually, this is where these could come in. You can make some cool things with this. Yeah, we can make some cool design with this. Of how the tables are going to be set up or whatever. You're almost gonna have like different sections, kind of. Did that look weird? I don't think... yeah, that looks a little weird. We need more... There's got... This... No, that's not it. This is what I'm looking for. The saloon, because this is what this is gonna sort of be similar to. Yes, this is what we're looking for. Exactly what we're looking for. Let's get in this chandelier. The chandelier will look nice. Put it right there for now, because we want to put a roof over this part of the tavern, because this is where the actual tavern part will be. I don't know if you're actually gonna have access to upstairs. Like, you won't even know there's an upstairs when playing this map, unless you've seen this video. Then you'll know. Cause I almost feel like the map's big enough with just the first floor. Boom. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not thinking... When we put all the tables in, we don't need walls connecting these little hoop kind of loop things I came up with, because this is going to look cool. I've seen this in some restaurants, and it'll look really cool once all the tables are in, because it'll look like it's almost categorized in sections, but it's not blocked off. It's going to be a really cool looking thing when we're done. So I'm thinking let's get some grid snap on here, maybe grid snap 4, and get in these tables. Actually, grid snap 2. I'm gonna get in these tables. We're gonna grow the tables a little, just so they can take up a little more space. Okay. Boom, that's the perfect size right there. And now, let's start placing these bad boys. Okay. We're gonna do it like every other kind of row type thing. I just heard a really weird creaking sound come from the game, and that was creepy. Do you hear that? That's kind of creepy. Really creepy. Let's get another row kind of going here. There we go. Not bad looking. Okay. Now we got those tables set up. This is kind of what's gonna look like inside right here. It's gonna be pretty cool in my opinion. Let's put some signs kind of on the wall. We're gonna want to place that chandelier somewhere. That looks perfect. Okay. says trading post, but whatever. We're gonna want a clock on the wall, I'd assume. So let's grow the shrink the clock. We don't want this clock any bigger than it already is. Put it kind of up diagonally from this side. Look at the struggle, just placing a clock. You know what? That's pretty good right there. So I think I'm gonna end it here, because we've made a decent amount of progress so far. So to go over to recap what we did in this video, we got the desert, kinda got the desert barriers going on. We have the whole exterior of the tavern, and a little of the designing going on, and a little of the interior and the actual like dining part of the tavern, with this sign on the wall and then a clock diagonally up from it for a little detail. And we are gonna end it there, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Part 2 is probably gonna be tonight, because I'm gonna want to build some more. I may do some off camera and then show it in part 2 and then work off of that, because like if I do this whole map in the YouTube video, it's gonna be a lot of videos. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna end it there. Hope you have a good rest of your day.